What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Casey and I want to give a little bit of a life update. Of course, y'all guys know this virus that's going around. Everybody knows about it now. It's become a panic worldwide, and I do want to say, of course, if not all, a majority of all schools have already been closed. My school also. They were trying to wait it off, but with everything that's happening in the recent cases, they went ahead and did what everybody was doing, shut it down. I did get notified by a couple of teachers. We don't have no assignments for 3 weeks, which is super, super awesome. Some of them said because it was very short notice, they couldn't plan it, and they didn't want us to be stressed about it. They want us to be safe, not to be worried about it. Of course, you know, if you don't work, you're technically at home anyway, so I guess some people probably wouldn't be too mad if they had something to do during the day. I have online classes, so it wouldn't have affected me. I would have been okay with it. I would have, you know, set time to do all the classes, you know, together, but I'm very happy and grateful that 2 of them decided not to stress us out, and we will start back on it on April the 6th. We're hoping to be back in school by then. Hopefully during these 3 weeks, this new virus blows over, or at least it becomes controllable. I'm still waiting on a couple of teachers to get emails. They're supposed to be having a board meeting throughout the whole entire day today. I'm super stoked about that, to be honest. If, you know, with the situation, what's happening now, I would probably have taken advantage and gone somewhere. I did actually have some trips planned. Those were canceled due to the fact the hotels and the places I was going to shut down. And which really bums me out because I plan accordingly with my school and with my work. So I was trying to make sure I'm not losing days of work. I'm just making sure I work them all through this type of time so I can have this type of days off. It kind of bums me out because I was going to go to places I had never been to, especially like amusement parks. But, you know, it is what it is. It kind of sucks. But, you know, we have to make sure we're being safe. We're taking the extra precautions, I guess, to, you know, stop whatever's happening, you know, contain it a little bit. But I do want to say, my new job I work in is a hospital, so I do know I will continue to work. Of course, hospitals can't close down. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening during these couple weeks. I really hope nothing bad truly happens and that a lot of people are out of a job. Because I do live with my parents, and if that does happen, I would probably potentially be the only one who has income, which I guess in our sense, we're pretty lucky because, you know, I wouldn't be necessarily out of a job. Of course, if they have to stop the production and my dad, where he works in the company, and my mom can no longer do what she does, they will be out of money, and supposedly it will only be about 2 weeks if that was to actually truly happen, where they shut down basically nationwide, you know, everything. But, you know, within 2 weeks, we still have bills. I don't know what's going to be done with that. I think we're supposed to be following the news because I think the government's trying to work out something where people who have bills don't have to worry about it. Though it be extended to a later date. I don't know. But in our sense, my family is truly lucky, and we're, I guess, in more or less in a better outcome than, I guess, some people who aren't that lucky. But, you know, if you work in law enforcement or you work in the fire department, hospitals, pharmacies and stuff, you guys will potentially still stay open because people need their medications. People need to go to the hospital. People are in the hospital, you know, emergencies happen. So I know like the emergency stuff will stay open. I don't know about the rest. We're trying to watch more news. We normally never watch news at all because we tend to be ignorant of that stuff and we rather just live our day to day. not worrying about what's, you know, bad happening, or who got shot, or who got robbed, or so and so happened. We prefer not to watch the news. We normally just watch it for the weather. Other than that, because we choose to ignore it, I guess, to be ignorant and just live day to day, because, you know, everybody has their struggles day to day anyways. But, you know, with our family, we're kind of not as panicked as much, because if work was to stop, you know, whole nation, you know, shuts down, I can still bring income to the family. Like, even though I technically have my own bills to pay and I use that, but potentially at least during the 2 weeks that is shut down, I will still receive a paycheck, and I will still be able to more or less pay, you know, the important bills. You know, if there's bills that like, hey, we have to ignore, we're going to ignore. I mean, I will calmly write a like letter and say, hey, I am sorry, but due to the, you know, shutdown, I am the only one working, so I can no longer pay this bill for this month. We will send like double payments or whatever you want next month. But, you know, just to see if they can like, you know, balance out the like late fees and stuff like that. But, you know, at least we are like, I guess, blessed in that department. I get to still work. I did work in a pharmacy before the new job that I currently got. So either way, I probably would have still been able to been kept working, but it's kind of scary in a sense, and I'm kind of glad. I'm hoping all my teachers say we don't have no school. I know there might be one or two that says we do have to do some kind of work because it would be too hard to catch up. I understand that, but hopefully if I get lucky, all class work will be canceled during those 3 weeks, so I don't have to worry about it. So that way, if everything does shut down, I can potentially work without worrying, and I can probably see if I could pick up extra shifts, because again, there's always, you know, help to be done. So if I'm able to do that, I could probably work a little bit more without stressing. But for right now, during this week that we're currently on, which is March the 16th, we will see how this week ends. I'm going to be trying to do more videos so that way I have content, and I want to be able to upload more frequently during the week. And since I'm off for these 3 weeks for school, I wanted to take advantage of that. So if you kind of see me wearing the same shirt or like wearing the same outfit, that's the reason why, because I found the chance to do, you know, 1 to 2 videos in that day. But also, if I wanted to take advantage just in case if everything does shut down and I have to work more or pick up more shifts the rest of the weeks that, you know, the shutdown is happening, at least I still have like some more or less content to at least put a video every Sunday. But I'm hoping it doesn't get to that point, and I'm hoping my dad can still work, and I'm hoping my mom can still work, and hoping everything blows over in 2 weeks. But we don't know, and I really, really hope this is, you know, gone and like out of our hair by May, because at the end of June I got a trip I can't cancel, and the amount of money I already spent for it, you know, I have to go no matter what, because there's no refunds for that one. So you know, I have to go no matter what. So whether or not I put myself in danger going out of the country, we will see. But hopefully during these 2 to 3 weeks, everything blows over, and I'm hoping everything and everyone stays safe. You know, don't go out if you don't need to. You know, I understand, especially if you have elderly, you know, people. My parents are on the older side, and they're on the age-wise, which is actually pretty dangerous for this virus, that it can be very bad. So they're actually going to be limited their contact. Of course, if my dad has to go to work, he will go to work. He will go, and if the shutdown happens, then both of them will stay in the home, and they will actually not leave. Like, we are very dead serious, and we told them, you need something from the store, if you need something for here, we will go do it. You are not walking out of this house unless you need to. And for now, they have to work, so for now they're doing that. But if shutdown does happen, they will be technically kind of self-quarantine. I believe the rest of my siblings, if shutdowns happens, I believe they actually don't go to work, so I'll be the only one actually leaving. So if they have to go do something for them, they will go do something for them. And I'm hoping that everything goes good. Nothing bad happens. So that's like the broader aspect, because we try to ignore these type of things because we are not that type of people. We don't want to be worrying about something that happened or anything like that. So what's going on. You guys know that I'm safe. We're okay. We have a plan and we're going to stick to that plan. Hopefully it doesn't come to it. Hopefully it doesn't go that far, but I will probably update you guys if a shutdown does happen. I will probably make a video and let y'all guys know, like, hey, it did happen. If there is no videos out, that's the reason why, because I have to work more, and just let you guys know. So